Empty.
It's DJ. We're playing Nether Monster Hunter.
Generating
This
rope.
thing looks awful scary because in the Minecraft store, PlayStation store thing, it shows a kind of a spring trap. But I don't want to try that.
Generating rope.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh,
Return.
start tutorial.
Left stick to open chat. In this map, you act as a detective. To track down the nether monsters, you follow their footprints. Hold your magnifying glass to reveal footprints on the ground. If you get lost, hold your compass, follow the arrow to find your way back to the path. When you see the circle icon, you can switch back to the magnifying glass and continue tracking. The city is full of interesting landmarks. Approach certain buildings and you might trigger a memory, which will increase your health. So feel free to take a break from tracking and explore the city. You can always use the compass to return to the path when you're ready.
Molly was one of the best gals this world has ever sent down from above. She kept asking and begging if we could go back to Abertax. It was her favorite place in the world. I wanted her to flash me that killer smile of hers. That smile was enough to bring an army to its knees. The day after our wedding, I figured it was only fair I take her back there. But she never made it to the city. You see, usually when couples talk about a fiery honeymoon, it's never literal. They would never expect it all to go up in a thick, dark smoke. A smoke that swallows all their plans, hopes, and dreams. But you see, things have a way of working out sometimes.
Oh
Sometimes they work out
my
good, sometimes
god.
bad, and sometimes a little something in between. It's just a roll of the dice. And however those dice land is what you're
What is
stuck
that
with.
thing?
Good or bad. This is the story of what happens when those dice fall right off the table.
Oh Jesus.
Tommy, yeah? A couple of my boys dragged you out of that mess of a car out on the highway.
I could hardly see straight. My ears were still ringing from the crash, and I couldn't tell if it was minutes ago or years. Only one thing was on my mind, though. Where is Molly?
It's a wonder you made it out of there. We saw one of the Nether family tearing into your car. Ah, new here. You haven't got a clue what's going on, do you?
I already didn't like this guy. Something stunk. Like a fish left in the back of a fridge, or a boiled Easter egg that went unfound for a couple weeks. He was right, though. I felt lost as a sailor blown off course.
You're in Abertax. It's the only town on a highway coming out this way, so you probably know that much. We were the lead researchers on everything in the Nether. By the look on your face, you know that much as well. I suggest you don't go sitting at a poker table anytime soon.
I spit in front of him, but kept quiet. Ma always taught me to keep myself level-headed. If I hadn't felt like I got crushed by a 20-ton train, I would have taken him down a few notches.
Charming. Now, long story short, we had a breakthrough. We thought we could control the creatures on the other side. We got greedy. We tried to take control of the creatures, and they weren't too appreciative of the gesture. Can't say I blame them.
It sounded about right. Most of the suits sitting around ordering hard workers, taking all the profits. Same old story. But this time they tried bossing around someone who wouldn't take it lying down.
They've taken over Abertax. It's their city now. They're off hiding away, pulling the strings on how everything's run here. No one's allowed to leave, most are afraid to even step outside. I was one of the people who helped summon nether creatures into our realm. I tried to control them too. There are demons hiding everywhere, but the biggest issue is the four. Four incredibly strong and exceptionally dangerous creatures who are running the place now.
Nothing he told me was surprising. You could read it all over him. He was holding himself up high and looking down on me and everyone around him. Looked just like the kind of guy to get himself into a mess and drag everyone down with him. I heard all over, but picked myself up and started to walk away, tired of listening.
My guy saw the suit in your car. What was left of it, at least. You're Tommy the PI, right? The guy who busted the Abertax weapons smuggler? Guy who set up shop and scared most crooks out of whatever towns you visited?
I already knew from the way he was talking that he wanted me to fix this mess. I needed to find Molly, and then we could head back the way we came and never look back. His flattery wasn't gonna do anything.
It's in your best interest to help me. To help the town. No one's getting out of here while the Big Four are in charge. Nothing gets in or out. Why do you think you got attacked?
That was his problem. These weren't my people. This wasn't my problem. They got themselves into this. My problem was getting out. But I already felt like a rat in a maze that was shrinking around me, closing in, cutting off all my exits.
The creature that attacked you? It got that pretty little gal you brought along with you. Guy, she was already gone before my guys got there. You were out cold.
In those few words, my entire world shattered. Molly was the nearest and dearest thing to me. She was my life, and I felt the color get sucked out of the world. His eyes gave it away. He was telling the truth. Molly was gone.
You can still bring it justice. You can save this town. I've had my guys going all over looking for these creatures with no luck at all. They can hardly tell a clue apart from my left shoe, let alone accomplish anything as far as tracking a Big Four down. You can, though. You're a professional, Tommy.
I wasn't thinking of anything at all, other than Molly. I could hardly believe she was gone. I felt cold, and more than anything else, I was angry. I wanted to make the fort pay. They took the best thing in my life away, so I take everything they had.
Tommy, you're shaking. If you're gonna find these guys, you gotta keep your composure. Now look, the first of the four you gotta find is the Demon Horse. This guy's chasing folks down and snatching them off the street. I was able to track down this horseshoe that belonged to it. Maybe that could help you track it down.
I hardly heard a word he said. I just knew that I was a step closer to finding one of the Big Four. The shoe was less than ideal. I would have preferred a specific area to search, rather than chase some horse demon all over town. But it was distinct enough that the prints were there. I just had to follow them. I left without a word. I thought I'd fall apart if I opened my mouth. Like a dam breaking, and spilling into the night.
Demon Horse path unlocked. Head to the beacon to start following the trail. Load. Hook. Pause. Use your weapon to defend yourself against weak enemies. It won't have any effect against the giant Nether monsters.
Where was that one? Alright. How long is this sad music gonna play? Oh, Jesus! That freaking scared me. Oh my god. I just heard that thing and I'm like, what the heck? Freaking holy.
This is the place that drove Molly and me out of town. On the outside, they just grew a bunch of plants, wheat, carrots, the like. Nothing that would make someone think twice. Completely unassuming. I got hired for a job looking into the owner. The city thought he was dodging taxes and sent me in to poke around. I got sloppy. Thought it was nothing but someone looking to keep a little extra cash in their pocket. Can't blame them. Some of the shipping boxes they had were marked and packed with vegetables. Thought they were just shipping crops out to other towns. Until I saw the cold steel hiding between carrots and apples. 3 of their goons came out and jumped me. Figured leaving was the best thing we could have done after that. It was only a matter of time before one of them came to make sure I stayed quiet about what I saw. I couldn't let Molly get caught up in that.
Leave me alone. Don't touch this. Because you can't touch this.
The demon horse. They're the first step to taking everyone down. And that's just what I intend on doing. For
Oh.
Molly.
What do I do? Oh, God!
If I want to get some damage on the demon, then I'll have to get on the thing's back.
Oh. No! How do I get on its back? Oh. Oh. That's how they want me to do it. Then I will. Get on this thing's back. Got him. Things attacks are getting faster.
Well, nothing I couldn't handle. It felt good to take a little back for what I lost. I can't back out of this now. The ball's in motion. I just gotta keep it rolling. Better get back to Mortifera.
Demon horse defeated. Continue through the forest and return to Mortifera.
Teabag. Did I mean this way? Really? This way? Why can I not just go this way the whole time? No wonder I couldn't get the doesn't show me.
I see it in your eyes. You took care of one, didn't you?
I felt a snarl come up, but I kept it in check. Mostly. Only one of us was gonna come out of that lair, and it sure wasn't gonna be some fiery monster. Nothing would have stopped me from avenging my wife.
That's one less obstacle in the way and one step closer to that vengeance you're looking for. You still want it, don't you? Good.
Yes.
That'll help you keep pushing forward to your goal. The next is two. The giant lizard that crept out of the portal. It would spy
What
on
the-
people and blackmail. For
What?
some, their secrets would be safe. Well, that's what they were told, at least. Doesn't matter now. What matters is that it's cutting off shipments to Abratax, then selling the food, tools, medicine, and other supplies to the citizens at 500% of their usual price. People are
Oh.
starving and sick because of it. Back when we had the demons under control before the Big Four got together to fight back, this lizard was actually pretty good at cooking the books, too. Pretty valuable skill as far as demons go. Kept on them on a pretty tight leash, but we let our guard down. Sometimes you forget that they ain't helping you out of the kindness of their hearts.
A creature coming through the portal or not doesn't justify forcing it to do your bidding. Who knows if they would have been as aggressive if Mortifera and the rest of his group hadn't tried to control the creatures. Might have been peaceful. Regardless, it had forfeited any right to mercy the second it was wrapped up in the attack on Molly. And I told him to give me the info on 2 before I lost my temper.
You gotta get back into it, I see. The lizard's feet are sticky, letting it grip to any surface. Well, get to it.
Duh.
Unlike Walker's, Hooves left trackable prints in the ground because of the metal shoes. Two didn't have that. Two's feet were sticky, though, a result of a weird, gooey slime. On the ground, it got hard to see because of people coming and going, covering the tracks. But on the walls and ceilings, that was a different story. The trail's going cold. I should double back.
When you see the circle icon, you can continue tracking.
This is one of the most green and vibrant places in all of Abertax. Molly would always bring me out here just to take it all in. Never really my kind of thing. Seeing her get excited about it made it more than worth it. Molly may be gone, but that hasn't stopped this place from being as full of life as ever.
This way? No. Oh, yes. What the f is this thing? Spring trap? It's friggin' spring trap. You better get back. What is that green stuff? Is that freaking goo? Oh, disgusting. If this thing is absolutely huge, I'm gonna be like, how can this thing fit on that?
Ugh, I'm absolutely covered in this slime. So are the walls around here. I'm getting close. Two should be just inside.
What the?
Demon seems to be awful scared of the light. I can hurt it if I catch it off guard. Gotta be quick about it, though.
Oh God, that scared me! What the frick? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. What the heck? If it catches me off guard, then I should get scared. Ow! Where? Jesus, leave me alone. Ah. The heck? There it is. I'm like going over. It's gonna come and hit me. Ah! Oh my God! What the heck? The slime hurt me? He's in here. No, 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 no. He went in here. Got it. I killed him.
Well, that's 2 of them down, and 2 more to go. For the first time in a long while, I feel like I'm doing
that one
something
scared
right.
me.
I'm avenging
That
Molly,
time,
yeah, but
that time scared me again.
Mortifera should have the info on 3 ready now.
The last one scared me too. I will return to Mortifera. Jesus, that one was creepy.
Another one off the list. The streets are a little safer now, thanks to you. Run into much trouble?
Laughed when he asked that. If that had been something I'd considered trouble, I wouldn't have made it this far in this line of work. The cold of the night was biting into my skin, but I hardly even felt it.
Looking for 3 already. I must say I applaud your ambition. Still thinking of that gal, I'm sure. You're just about there. After this one, you'll have what you're looking for.
Just hearing this guy mention her got my blood boiling. He made a mess of her favorite town, her favorite place, and her life, and hardly even tried to fix it or the mess he helped make. He was playing me like a fiddle, getting me to do exactly what he wanted. But the only thing I wanted was to make the four pay.
3 is a fire bat. I'm curious to see how you track this one down. They don't have feet, so what are you gonna do? Check every single building in town? 3 terrorizes the city just like 1 and 2 had, but 3 goes around setting buildings ablaze and shaking people down for what little they have left. You know the drill.
3 travels by flying, usually something almost impossible to track. They never land on the ground. They don't climb around on walls or ceilings. This was my first bit of luck since arriving in Abertax. 3 was a fire bat, so it'd give off a faint trail of smoke here and there. Just enough to see if you knew what you were looking for. Like faint little gray brush strokes suspended in the air, waiting for someone to come along and follow them right to the painter.
Yeah, I don't think I like this one. I have these freaking spy glasses to look in the sky. Freaking smoke. What the heck? Oh. Smoke right there. This one is crazy. How am I supposed to do this one? I want to see what it's going to say if I go too far. Yeah, frick, I'm just going to go back. Yeah, I'm going to end this video. I don't think I'm going to play this right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, this is only a 1 player. Bye, guys. I hate this. I freaking hate this. Okay, this was not a waste of money. Or a pretty fun game. See y'all next time.